Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm still in Utah. It's been rough. But nice view here. Over there, if you can see that off in the distance, there's those skyscrapers. That's Salt Lake City out there. That's where I was when I started, or sorry, when I first got into Utah. Or not, when I first got off the damn train. I'm sorry, it's been a day. It's been a long day. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh, I'll walk away from the bike. Yeah, the spot where I was camped out at, I got found out. It wasn't by the cops. It was like, I think it was like Utah, like Public Works or something like that. I don't know. Their Parks and Recreation branch, I suppose. The wasp is really checking out my backpack. So yeah, I have my backpack on the back of my bike. It's packed up and whatnot, and I'm looking for a place to set up camp again, you know. But it's kind of hard to find a spot. That was a good spot, and it was like the only real spot I could find the first time around. Oh man, tired. Yeah, so I came back to my tent last night, and I saw a notice duct taped to my tent. And then I opened up my tent, and there was another notice just laying there on my sleeping bag. So that's got to be like an invasion of privacy or something. I don't know, whatever. Either way, I got the notice, so I left. I had 24 hours from the time of the notice, which was 4 p.m. yesterday, which means I had till 4 p.m. today to vacate. But I'm considering my options, and I think I probably wouldn't have been caught had I kept doing what I was doing in the beginning, which was I wouldn't break down my tent, but like I would take the trekking poles off, and it would be laying flat so you couldn't see it. And I have a new tent since then, actually, because the old one, the roof disintegrated. But yeah, so just looking for a spot now. I might actually just go back to that old spot, but from now on I'm going to like flatten out the tent and leave. But that's also risky, you know, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here in Utah. Hopefully not much longer. I wanted to be in Denver a month ago, but I guess it is what it is. Let's stop looking at my ugly face and take a look around. The weather here is crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you. You don't get a California summer here. It's very man, I don't know. It like today it feels like a California, like a cooler California summer day. It's like in the low to mid 90s. But it's sometimes you get just random thunderstorms here. We've had, I want to say we've probably had like 2 weeks straight worth of thunderstorms since summer began. And there's another one coming up in a couple of days. Like it'll look like this all day sometimes, and then out of nowhere it's completely overcast, and then it just starts pouring rain and heavy winds, and then there's lightning, and it's crazy. It's so weird how quickly the weather can change out here. This isn't an amazing trail to be on. Or sorry, I'm sorry guys, I'm really out of it. I've been busy today. This isn't an amazing spot to set up at because there's 2 trails here. I was considering up there, and then there's like a divide in the freeway, or this highway. It's not really an official freeway, I don't believe, but it's like a divide over there, but I feel like it's too obvious. And also too slanted. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. This is maybe, I thought it was 4.5 miles based off of what the GPS was saying, but I forgot that the GPS gives stupid instructions. It was actually more like maybe 2 miles tops from where I'm camped. I'm a lot more willing to be, you know, on the outskirts like this now because I have a bike. So getting into town and where I need to go is a much quicker ordeal. Whereas before I had to very strategically plan out where my tent was, because I had to walk wherever I needed to get to before. It's really nice having a bike though. It's really nice. Some things haven't worked out the way they were supposed to. I was supposed to get paid from a lawsuit, and I am still getting paid from that lawsuit, but now I have to wait for a paper check because I forgot to update my number. I forgot I opted in for that suit to get payment, like literally just before my number changed. It was like 2 weeks before, and I didn't even think about it, outside of the fact that I changed my number on Venmo. But yeah, so what ended up happening, I had to call them, and they said, oh well, if you change your number, then the payment won't go through. It'll automatically get sent back to us, and then we just automatically send it out as a paper check to the listed address, and that address is at my parents' place. So who the hell knows when that's gonna get there. So it's got to get to my parents' place, and then gotta ask my mom if she'll mail it to me with my passport. Actually, my passport's over there too. Needed to mail that to me as well. But yeah, who knows how long that's going to take. That's what was going to get me to Denver initially. That was my plan, but that kind of just, that plan was ruined. So yeah, we're God, it hasn't been easy. I've considered going back over to Salt Lake because I have to go there anyways to take the train to Denver, but at the same time, I really don't like it over there. And I know Denver's going to be a big city just like it. It's not going to be much easier to find places to camp and whatnot either. But DoorDash is okay on a bike / Uber Eats. It's been all right. Where'd that wasp go? Is it still here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's been all right, but just, it's all right. I'm so like I'm drained. I'm just mentally and physically drained. It does look really nice out here though. Let me zoom in a little bit. I actually had this lady. Actually, I guess I got a couple little stories from my quote adventures here. I had a lady actually just recently as I was going down this trail, because people bike and jog on this trail a lot. She was asking if I was all right because she saw my bike with all my stuff on it. I was like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm all right. And yeah, I don't know, there's just sometimes that surprises me. This guy, so there's a gas station, or a company called Maverick here. It's a gas station. It's really common out here in Utah. I have not seen it anywhere else. Maybe they exist in California and Nevada and other places, but I genuinely have never seen one until I got into Utah. And they're like on every corner. It's like a Starbucks. They're everywhere. But I went to one that I semi-frequent to like refill my water bottle. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to get a soda today because I want a little bit of sugar. I want something tasty to drink. It's been a hot, long day biking around, doing deliveries. And the guy gave me their club card, because they have the little cards and you can scan them and you get points and get like free or heavily discounted stuff. And he's like, I'm just going to scan this card and give that to you, and you do with it what you will. And I got a discounted soda because of it. So now I have a club card I didn't even have to pay for. So that was pretty awesome. Thank you, guy. If you ever see these videos, thank you. I doubt he'll ever see this, but I said thank you in person. That's good enough. And let's see what else. Oh, I was picking up an order at a place called Waffle Love. It's a Waffle House, obviously. And there was this woman with her kid and I was sitting there waiting for the order, my DoorDash order that I was picking up for to deliver, and I was just sitting there, and this woman had her kid with her, and they were eating, and they had like an extra plate, and she offered it to me. I was like, no, it's okay. And that's when I kind of realized I probably look really fucking homeless now. I mean, look at my clothes. This shirt, I've had this shirt since the beginning. I've had this shirt since, I want to say a month, or no, I think it was like 2 months before I left for the trip. I got this shirt, and I've been wearing it almost daily. Um, this is my second pair of pants, but it's also my only pair of pants. So these have seen better days. I've restitched these like 5-6 times. It's crazy. And I got a new tank top though. At least I needed a new tank top so I have like an official set of laundry clothes, because that was becoming an issue. Like I said, new tent. It's actually the same brand of tent, but it's a one-person tent this time. I actually like it more now than my two-person tent. Would I have gotten it originally? No, I would not have gotten it originally. I would not have preferred it originally because I had so much crap early on in this that I wouldn't have been able to fit it all. And people will say, oh, we'll put your stuff under the vestibule, but I'm like, the vestibule is there to keep your stuff safe from weather / act as a door. It's not there to keep your stuff safe from bugs. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked out early on, but now it's great. I love it. It's still River Country products, and the best part is it only takes one trekking pole to prop up, which is good because I only have one good trekking pole now. The other one snapped. So that got tossed. Yeah, I'm pretty much just down to my sleeping stuff, my clothes, and like hygiene stuff. That's about it. And then there's my bike and then my electronics. So I don't have much anymore. I've also realized like I just don't need that much. I had all this extra stuff when I started, and I want to go over that at some point in a video. But it was crazy. I had too much stuff. I had like 7 water bottles. Most of them were like cheap, crappy little collapsible, the $2 ones you can get at Walmart, or $3 ones. I had 2 power banks, plus I had, what was it? I had the solar panel, which I did use for a while, but I haven't used it in ages. I haven't needed to use it for ages. Alright, what else? Well, that's it. It's just tent, clothes. Oh, I got an electric razor. So that's cool. No, that's really it. It's my tent, my clothes, my sleeping bag and sleeping pad, and hygiene stuff, plus my phone, power bank, charging cords. Oh, and my cans of bear spray. I still have those. I'm not getting rid of those until they expire. And that's not until 2024. So they've still got a ways to go on them. Anyways, I'm gonna go look for a spot, and I don't know, maybe we can talk some more later. This is just more of a comfort thing for me, more than I actually wanted to make content for YouTube right now. When things get a little rougher than I like, I need some kind of an outlet, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see you soon.